Okay, so this is how I will make a 2-hook flapper rig. Obviously I've got a piece of line, don't know if you can see that, but it's probably about 2.5 foot long. Okay, I'm going to make a short one because that's how I like mine for specific things like cobbling, whiting and stuff like that. You'll see that I've actually put a clip already on just to save a bit of time. So how do we start? We start with loading it up with your crimp. If I can find the hole. Yep. You'll see there's one crimp. If you can see that, that's one crimp. Okay, bead. I'm using very small beads. I prefer these. My eyes don't, but I do. So then we go with a swivel. Okay. And then that goes on as well. So we are crimp, bead, swivel. So we reverse it and have a bead and a crimp just to help that one out. Okay. Now I'm making a 2-hook flapper. Something's just gone on the floor and that's half big crimps. 2 secs. Ouch, my head hurts. Okay. Bugger. Okay, alright. I'm making a 2-hook flapper as I said. So, that's your first little setup. Okay, just moving up and down the line for you. Alright. So 2-hook flapper, again it's crimp, bead, swivel. So, crimp. Excuse the old eye there, my old boys. Got a bit of an eye infection through touching a dirty fishing rag, not realising that I'd wiped my eye. So, good job I'm off sick at the moment then, isn't it? Now this is a good bit, I can't find the out. There you go, ran out. So that's that one. If you can see, there's one setup. There's number 2 setup. So we put a swivel on there. Then we'll put a crimp on. No we won't, we'll put a bead on. Oh, they're going everywhere. Everywhere's a little bit manked around it. So, okay, I'm getting there with it, bear with us. Okay, so just checking we haven't missed nothing before we put the final piece on. Just make sure you've got it all. Okay. Yeah, that's lovely. There's one. Sorry, there's one. And there's the other one. At this stage you put another Gemini bait link on the other end of your line. I'm sure we all know how to tie these on now. I go 5 turns, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because by the time I've gone back to there, that is generally 6, isn't it? It's never failed for me yet. Feel free to discuss it. Couldn't give monkeys. Oh, bloody hell. If someone knows how to do this bit a bit easier, feel free, mate, you know, feel free. Oh, I've done it again, look, right. In, there we go, we're in. Pull the tag in through slightly. Okay. If you wet it down, I find if you wet it down and put it at the same time, you're stopping that friction. Okay. So, there we are. Okay, the knot's there. Give the other end a little tug just to be sure. Yeah. That's fine. I've never had any problems. Excuse me. So there we have it. Oh, okay. £60 shock leader. It's probably why I'm not getting on with it very well, because I tend to try and use a 50 and cast with a 4 ounce weight. I do use 50s and 60s, but that's how I use that. Okay, so that's that bit. On this occasion I'll use shock leader again for my hook lengths, just to show you. I don't generally use it, but I think I'm going to play around half the size of this, about that, half the size of that, about that, yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll use 2 small lengths for the average of what I like to fish with. So, tie one line onto your swivel, 5 turns again, because by the time I've done that, gone over there again, that's 6. Sorry, that eye's a bit weepy. I can't see it because my eyes were a bit goulashed. Okay, get it as wet as you can. Alright, and then just check really halfway. Okay, so that'll end up going up there quite a lot. Don't worry about all this, it's because I'm not doing it and taking my time as such. I don't want that much of a hook length, I've just wasted a bit of line. What a plonker. But I can use that for other stuff a little bit later on, so no, I haven't really wasted any line. Well, where's the other swivel? There we are, there's the other swivel. Okay. Just bear with us and I'll show you how not to do it. No, seriously, I've never failed with it yet. So I don't normally use shock, but I am on this occasion. I normally use something like an 18 pound mono. I mean, I was playing with 15 pound for quite a few years, and I decided I don't know I like it that much. So I've now changed over to 17 and 18 pound. And yet to enter the world of braid. I'm using braid at the moment. For me spinning off rocks and stuff like that. Okay, so there's your 2 bits of line attached. Just trim the ends up. I can do it later if I want, but I'm going to do it now because I'll probably use this one and see how I get on with shock from hook lines, really. Right, so we're left with that. Put the 2 hooks on. And pray me cats don't come in now. It's a nightmare. Or 3 cats. One's on the windowsill there. She's quite a good old girl. Had her a few years. But she's a good girl. 4. I'll do 5 turns again. And this is the reason why I don't use shock. I can't get it back through the hook eye. I know, you're all waiting for me to go, got myself, but I haven't got myself. Okay, there's one. Oscar's just coming in now. He's still away, he's just gone past kitten stage. And he's still inquisitive and all that. Gets told off now and again, the old cat does, but there you go. Yeah, it's a load of waffle. See, I don't like this because I cannot get it in through the back through the eye of the hook again. But I'm trying. That's it, I think, yeah. Okay, it's not a bad, not personally, I don't think. So, there we have that. Now, what you do, doesn't matter at this stage how you want to play it. Where's that crimp? Oh, there he is. I've got that crimp. I've got to bring this crimp back down. Trust me, it's a lot easier under tension, but my nail is the other side of the house. So you see that, I've just got that there. Okay, I'm holding the crimp, and the hook line is now, that's it, that's how I want to play it. So squeeze the crimp in place. Okay, turn it over, there it is. Alright, bring the other one down. Now this is what I wanted to tell you the other day on the site. Bugger. If you can see that crimp just there, I'm going to get hold of that crimp with my pliers. Alright, look. Don't mind me teeth. I'm squeezing that up. I don't want to do that. You've got no play in the hook line. Bring it back just a tiny bit. Can you see that? Yeah, and crimp it down. Alright. So now in effect, okay, I can move that around. That's going round and round and round quite nicely. Okay. If you crimp it down, it just won't do that. And that's how you end up with all your tangles and such like. Again, it's the same for the next one. Not hard, but easy enough to do. Find out where the crimp's disappeared to. It always runs up to the top, confuses me. But again, get hold of the crimp, pull the line, not so it's dead tight, just, yeah. You can see the hook, there's your hook there. Bucket. Sorry. I dropped it, do apologise. Bloody eye. Okay. Let's try again. Okay. Crimp that down. The minute you know you've got it, crimp it in. Bring the next one down. And the same thing applies really. Get the crimp, push it up to the beads, come away slightly, crimp it down. Okay. And that should, there you go. Moves around quite nicely. Alright. Now you can use either end to attach to your line or your weight. Thank you for looking. Cheers.